Hi, Leslie Khoo here. China Gold Reserve in June 2026, latest available, reached 75.44 million ounce. The gold reserve has been on the rise, month-on-month basis. And compare a month ago, that means from May to June, China Gold Reserve shot up 480,000 ounce. This month-on-month increase is the largest in 32 months. Moving forward, is China going to continue piling up its gold reserve? Of course it is. If you look at the trade surplus, China has just reserved its trade surplus statistics. Again, no surprise, trade surplus. And over the past 12 months, on average, China has 99.2 billion trade surplus to recycle. So it has to recycle this excess trade surplus in US dollars somewhere. For once, how should I put it? It's not going to be like in the past, recycle into US treasuries or the stock markets or so on and so forth. Right? No, it is not going to recycle this into US dollar assets, especially given the rising heat between the US and China. So what other avenue? Of course, there are many other avenues, but one major one, more straightforward, is to recycle the US dollars in gold. Straightforward. And it's the most liquid precious metals. Not most liquid, but one of the most liquid precious metals. So if it wants to need cash, which I think China needs, but in the event that it needs to get some US dollars, it can sell off the gold in the international market quite easily. So it has to recycle the trade surplus, and for sure it is going to be put into gold, and that's why we should see some support on gold around the $4,000 per ounce level. If you look at the past trading days, trading sessions, you see that the gold will hit the 4,000 level, went below a bit, then it came up. My assessment is that at that level, it's good to buy. That's why I think China Central Bank went in and piled up its gold reserve from there. So that's we can see that in the coming sessions, even though now that the war between, or the conflicts between the US and Iran has come back, we expect gold to be weak. But the floor, that's the floor for the gold prices is pretty obvious at this moment. It's for around 3,900 to 4,000 level. So this is what I think that the support for gold will come in at this level, especially from the purchase of China Central Bank. And as you can see, for the US Treasury holdings of China, this has been on a downtrend for many months. And I believe moving forward, no way that, and it doesn't make sense for China to load up US treasuries. Yes, even though it's high yield, so on and so forth, but it's on the political ground, it doesn't make sense for China to recycle its trade surplus into US treasuries. So I believe it will eye on gold going forward in the coming months. And for the next 3 months, from July to September, definitely it is going to go up. And my assessment is that it will breach the 76 million ounce mark. It will continue to pop. And I'm not surprised that it will soon hit the 80 million ounce mark for its gold reserve. We'll see. Okay. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.